we are back at it again with another edition of Team Hotel TV. Right here, I have Isaiah, was balling last week. I have Carlos, stop bringing your girl to the game. And you have June over there. Fellas, this week we have the Texans versus the Jags. You know, two competitive teams. Texans are hot. What are they, 4-0? I mean, they clicking on all cylinders. You know, tell me, fellas, what do you guys think about this game?
I'm going to be honest. I see Sid as a quarterback. He makes all the right decisions.
Yes, he does.
He's very smart with the ball. You know, I think, like, his turnover ratio is like he barely makes any turnovers. Like, he's very smart with the ball. He makes his teammates around him better. From what I've noticed, and
I agree.
Film I watched and what I've been seeing from the sideline, you know, he's a leader even on defense. So I think the Texans got this one.
Yeah.
All behind that man.
I mean, tell me, what do you think about the Texans? I mean, talk to me. The Jags, Carlos, you guys.
Oh, the Jags.
Finally bounced back. You guys.
You know,
look like a team.
Noah, real good. This past week he was real good. You know, he's being a leader, like always. My boy Carlos here, stepping up on offense. You know, it's been real easy for Eric to pick these defenses apart. You know, learning from the over here.
I mean,
so I can see. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game, but I still would have the Texans on this one.
So I mean, Carlos, talk to us about the Jaguars. You had Eric, who was throwing a lot of interceptions, even though he won week 1. Week 2, threw a couple pick sixes, was benched because of disciplinary reasons. You know, the next week he comes out 20-0 lead against the Falcons. Eric comes, doesn't have his best game either. Yeah, Eric shows up this week, bounces back. I mean, what happened? I mean, what's going on with you guys? Are these Jaguars for real, or you guys a fluke, or you just played the 0-4 Seahawks? I mean, talk to me.
No, these Jaguars are for real. We coming back. At first we was frustrated, but we gonna come back. We gonna beat every other team we play. We gonna beat the Texans this week. The Texans they got talent, but they're not gonna beat us.
So what's the difference? I mean, you guys, what makes you guys for real? I mean, what happened in over the past week that you guys came out and scored as many points as you did as Seahawks, or was the Seahawks just caught flat-footed?
We started playing as a team.
Wait, I don't think you're supposed to ask these questions because you're the coach.
No, I'm the host.
You have the answers to all the questions.
No,
Did he tell you to ask these questions?
No.
He didn't ask any questions.
All right, never mind. Forget I spoke.
What do you think? You think the Jags are for real, or they just played a horrible Seahawks team? You know?
I don't know. I mean, I think it depends what type of Jags we get. I mean, we've been seeing up and down Jags this year. We see, it'd be one week good, the other week, 10 interceptions and, everybody fighting. No one wants to quit, calling Buddy up.
Yeah, calling
trying to get signed off.
Contract was signed.
I don't know, but this year we got a lot of divas. I mean, every team got a few.
Every week.
Zay, you pass through your diva stage.
Yeah.
Is there like a senior thing in this league?
Right, what's going on? All the seniors.
As seniors in high school, you tend to have senioritis, So it's a lot, you got your books, you got, outside, you have other sports you do, and then, it's a lot to control. But once you maintain it, you get your time management down packed, you'll be good.
For now.
But anyway.
For now.
Anyway.
For now.
Leo, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you
off.
off.
No, I never tried
to
leave a team when I was a senior.
So how do you feel about this game coming up between your Jags and the undefeated Texans?
I would talk about that in a second once we let June finish.
What's the
sharing his?
What 4 teams did the Titans play so far? Texans play so far.
The Texans have beaten the Seahawks. They have beaten the Falcons. They have beaten the Lions. And they just put up 30-plus points against the Cardinals, who has the #1 defense in the league 2 weeks in a row.
No. I'm sorry. That wasn't the #1 defense out there. Cornell was missing all his players.
Okay.
So, and he didn't make no excuse, so props to him.
Okay.
So, I think this week will be the real test for the Titans. Texans. I'm sorry, Texans.
Are you sure you're okay, June?
Yeah, I'm tired.
He's tired.
All right.
The real test for the Texans.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to what they're gonna score this week to see if they're real or not. I mean, I would say Jags is probably in the top 5 team this year.
We hope so.
No, I do
Top
have.
5 right now. Right now.
I do have to
Is it
say
2
that.
and 2?
I do have to say that the Texans haven't played. Like, I'm not trying to come at any teams or anything, but the Texans haven't played, as a good team like the Jaguars yet. The Cardinals maybe because of their defense, but offensively, I don't think they faced a good team. So it's gonna be an interesting game. But with Sid making all the right decisions, doing everything he got to do as a quarterback, and then being that age he is, he's gonna just blow up in the next years
Yeah.
for
By
him
the
to come.
way,
But I
that's
still
not-
think the Texans.
That's not taking none away from the Texans either. Texans got a well-rounded team. I think Alberto, Teacup, they're doing a good job. I mean,
And Allen.
Allen, but I do think there's holes in there, like everybody else's teams. But right now, I'm glad they're the top dogs.
I mean, they're the only undefeated team. Sid is playing really well. He's making all the right decisions. The Jaguars have been inconsistent. So, I think it's going to be a good game. You guys are saying, that they haven't faced anybody. The Texans did beat the Jaguars in the preseason. A lot of people just keep forgetting because that wasn't documented or no video was up. But they did beat the Jaguars in the regular season. All I keep hearing is the Jaguar kids saying they're hot. They're the best team in the league. Urban Bowl this. I'll see the coach in the Urban Bowl. Nadir, I think his name is, keeps stating now that he's the best player in the league. And they keep making excuses saying that Nadir. He plays safety
I
for
don't
them.
even know who that is.
I think that's his
Anyway,
name. But yeah, he said he's the best player in the league, and he's making plays. The kid last week had like 2 or 3 interceptions and did score 3
number one,
touchdowns.
the
The one
the
he's
man
like
child.
80 years old. Yeah.
man child.
So I mean, he got the stats to prove it. He's making plays, but I do think that Sid makes it a lot easier because Nadir did play last
He's
year.
a pretty good quarterback.
And
there.
last year, no
Sid.
one knew who he was. But this year, Sid is getting these guys involved. He's spreading the ball. He's making all the right decisions.
He got good
So,
players out there. He got Mike. Mike is doing his thing,
Yeah.
defense and offense.
Yeah.
You got a couple receivers that
my guy.
they're trying to keep on. And let me tell you about this Texas team. They think they're a little slick. They try to move under the rug and sneak people because people don't know about them.
Yep.
But they got all these high school number 1 players
Yep.
that think that nobody knows about them, and it's about to start coming out of them.
So-
Because they can't hide them for long.
Yeah, so the Texans are hot. I mean, they've been saying, I've been hearing other coaches complain, saying that they're only undefeated because the past 4 weeks they've been playing with 7-1s on the field. Week 4 has finally come to pass. I've heard a lot of their rankings are changing. We're trying to see if these coaches are going to make the right adjustments to try to get them to be 5-0. So we'll find out this Saturday. So real quick, June, what's your prediction for this week?
I'm kind of up in the air because as much as I wouldn't say that the Jags are riding it hot right now, but you never know what you're going to get with the Jags. You never know. If Everett comes out the way he came out this week, focused, listening to his coach, and Noah stop the crying and wear them T-Motel shoes again, I got Jags.
Air tail.
I got Jags. But if off the gate, Eric or Noah comes in with a little bad attitude, that creates a cancer in the team. I think the Texans are pretty much, they're playing as a group, and you don't see much arguing. The only arguing you hear is Berto, but that's about it.
Got you. So tell me, Carlos, what do you think is going to be the score?
I say 28-14 Jags.
You say?
I think it all comes down, like what June said, to Eric, really, because Eric's the leader of the team. He's young, but, he took his team to the Urban Bowl, and when he has a good game and he's on fire, he just brings that energy and that intensity to the whole team, especially Noah as well, because, they're both big roles on the team. So I think it comes down to them, really. So I'm all up in the air, too. So, but I honestly think the Texans will win this one. It's going to be close, 24-30.
There's
Yeah,
one more guy out there
it's a
that I haven't heard from lately.
Mike.
I think it's Mike.
Mike.
From Jags.
yeah.
He's been MIA.
Well, again,
Yeah,
it comes down
he
to
needs to
Eric.
get
If
more involved.
Eric can come out here and do what he did last weekend, let your playmakers get involved.
He needs
don't
to get more involved.
talk trash to nobody. Don't sit there and try to do too much. Let your playmakers make plays if they've been doing. Trust them. And I think we will come out on top. I think the Jags will come out and win this game 30-20 if Eric sits there and just shut up, listens to his coach, and let his playmakers make plays. But, you know, I think the Texans are going to sit there and come out and play a really good game. They have Nadir, who's MVP candidate, putting up numbers. You know, Noah is also putting up numbers. If he can continue to come out and play and not sit there and complain, I mean, we have a shot. Hopefully we can knock them out, but they are the hottest team in the league. But, like I said, I think we're going to sit there and sneak this one out.
Whoa, we can't forget, you know, the little mouse of the Jags. If they don't cover the little mouse of the Jag, he gonna get it back at him and start scoring.
Little
So,
Jay.